What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Growing Up Fish. I'm Jamal. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for your likes and your support with this channel. And guess what? We have finally reached 500 subscribers. So thank you so much for believing in this channel. And we're continuing to grow. Now, our goal is 1,000 subscribers. And I know that you are going to help me get there. So for everyone who has subscribed and who is following along with this channel, thank you so much. It means the world to me that you come here out of the many channels that you can choose to like and support. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Happy New Year, by the way. In this video, I'm going to be bringing you up to speed with my Fahaka fish, and I'm going to be telling you some of the things that I've learned over the year about him, and I'm also going to be referencing back to some of the videos that I previously made about him.
This is Gizmo, the Fahaka, and I wanted to kind of bring everybody up to speed because, you know, if you all had looked at my previous video on this guy, he had suffered some really nasty wounds underneath his belly there. But as you can see, Gizmo is back. He is alive and his belly looks oh so incredible, right? Yeah. So he is living life right now, y'all. And I was able to actually add some Giant Danios. I was able to add 5 of them. I originally had, I believe, 2, maybe, and then 1, because Gizmo ate one. And I was able to add 5 more. But how I was able to do that was basically distract him with food, because if I would have just put the fish in there, you know, without him being full, he would have definitely ate them. So I'm grateful to him for not eating his tankmates, and so far they've been in there for about a month, and so I'm pleased with that. And they just normally eat little flakes that I put in, and you know, you can see this one is actually the one that survived. If I can unblur it, there we go. If I can unblur, you can see which one is the survivor of the 2 that I had in here originally. And I was able to add 5 smaller ones, and eventually they'll get to, you know, that size that you see here, this one here, and you know, hopefully they'll all survive. And I also have a guppy in here, well, 2 guppies actually. There they go, yeah. And those are 2 males, I do believe. And I probably need to go get some females, but it seems like whenever I get these guys, he finds a way to eat them. So, you know, maybe I could try that trick too. Maybe fill them up, go get some guppies, and you know, maybe he won't eat them.
Well, if you are enjoying this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also that like and that bell notification icon so you'll know every time I post a new video. Listen, we've got a new goal. It's 2025, and guess what the goal for this year? And I'm sure that we can get it in just a few months. 1,000 subscribers. Come on, help me get there.
So Gizmo is a beautiful Fahaka fish. She's only about maybe 2 years old. And I've had him since he was a little baby. And I normally feed him just bloodworms. As you can see also to the bottom of the tank, there are half clam shells. And you know, I'm really privileged when they do have them locally here, that we can get some half clam shells, because those things are sometimes hard to come by. But just on the top of this tank, I do have like some greenery here, some plants that are at the top of this tank, and then of course the window helps to kind of put that light and let them grow. And then I have a hang in the back filter for him. And I always try to make sure that hang in the back filter is clean, just because, you know, you want to always keep the airflow and the agitation at the top of the water. It's like, you know, rolling down the window to give them some air. So you always want to keep that agitation on in fish, you know, in fish's tanks and things like that. And I also have a sponge filter here. So, you know, I always encourage the sponge filters, just because, you know, if your power ever goes out, you know, and sometimes the hang in the back filter doesn't always like restart. Sometimes you have to put, you know, water in it to restart the tank. I mean, you know, what if you're not home, or, you know, So you just have to think about stuff like that. So the hang in the back filter, like I said, oh, he is yawning this morning. The hang in the back filter, you know, is like a great way to, you know, build up your beneficial bacteria. But, you know, in the cases of an emergency and you're not home, you know, you can always trust that sponge filter. And, you know, this sponge filter, this tank actually is really over filtrated, you know, and that is to keep the water clean, obviously keep it flowing, but to also just keep, you know, the agitation at the top of the water. And remember, I never really fill the water to the top of the tank in this tank or any of my tanks really. I always try to keep it at the rim, so I probably need to add a little bit more water. But honestly, you all know, can watch this video here and talk about my horror when I did not have lids on the top of this tank and what happened and the scare that I had. So watch this video here, and you will be able to get a glimpse into my world of having a Fahaka fish that gets spooked. And yeah, it doesn't go very well if he does. All right, so temperature in the water is around about 78, I want to say. Might be a little bit higher than that, 'cause this is a tropical fish here. I want to say it might be a little bit higher than that. Might be like 79, 80, maybe somewhere up in there. Maybe, I'll have to check it out. But it is warm to the touch. Not warm, but uh-oh. You hungry? He's probably hungry. It feels good to the touch. Look at that. See how much fun these guys can be? And there used to be one time where he didn't even like the camera. But now he just, you know, he deals with it. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. So if you are thinking about getting Fahakas or a Fahaka, I have seen multiple in one tank, but I've not been able to be successful with that. But if you are, you know, interested in getting a Fahaka, then these are really, really great fish to have. You know, honestly, they're very attentive to you. They recognize you. Zorian, bless you, buddy. Bless you. Bless you. All right. But yeah, they're really attentive to you. And as soon as you walk in the house, they'll jump and come right to the, they'll swim right up to the front of the glass to see you. So a great addition if you are looking for, you know, single fish. Again, I've only been able to keep Giant Danios in here with them and those guppies. That's it. Because he will eat them. And maybe, you know, if you need a bigger tank, he won't. I don't know. But I think, you know, eventually if he gets hungry enough, he will eat them. All right, guys, so I really just wanted to kind of give you an update on my Fahaka. Nothing interesting going on. New year, new ways of taking care of my fish, y'all. And hopefully I encourage somebody to get a Fahaka fish because these guys are so beautiful. And so peaceful if it's just them in the tank. But again, I have seen where people have been able to keep 2 and 3, you know, Fahakas together. Like again, I've never been able to do that. But if you want to waste your money and, you know, try it out, go ahead. And if you've been successful with keeping multiple Fahakas together, comment below. Let me know the secrets as to how you're able to do that. And maybe, I don't know, we can get a talk about that, a chat about that. Ooh, yeah, I love that.
Hopefully we're able to take something away from this video. If so, comment below. Let me know what you learned. There have been so many of you that have just been so engaging with these videos and oftentimes teaching me some of the things that I don't know about my fish. Because guess what? This is a community where we're all learning together. And that's what I really want it to be, is to where if I don't know something or you don't know something, then maybe comment below and then maybe somebody will chime in and help us all out. Because guess what? We all love fish, right? So also, I just love to maybe just hear you just comment below, say hello. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Growing Up Fish. I'm Jamal.